Okay, so I'm heading to the Smokies today, and Cindy and I are departed, unfortunately. So, but I know there's a bunch of people that I've hiked with before that are going into the Smokies today too, so I won't be totally alone. My goal is 12 miles. There's a shelter 12 miles and there's a shelter 15 miles. I'll see how I feel after 12 miles, and if I can do an extra 3, then I can go on. But 15 miles would be my longest day, and I do need to get in some miles, so we'll see. But yeah, I might stop for a coffee break because it's really cold and I would like something warm, so we'll see. Later on down the road, maybe about a mile, I'll stop and get a coffee break. Probably. Alright, I'm at Chuck's Steak Fire Tower, and it's super windy and my nerves are a little getting to me, so I don't know if I'll make it to the top of the fire tower because it's really steep and really windy, but man, look at this. So it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm too scared to go to the top, but I'm glad I at least did halfway because it's shaking. So, but yeah, I feel good today. So I've already done like 6 miles, and it's only like 10 o'clock, so I'm doing pretty good. So yeah, bye for now. Well, I just came across some section hikers that came from this next shelter, and they warned me that the mile and a half to the shelter is a brutal uphill. Why does it always have to be the last 3 to 2 miles to any shelter is brutal? Man, all right, well, I guess I'll get mentally prepared for it since I'm about 2 miles from that mile and a half mark. Oh boy, here we go. Well, this section looks a little creepy. There's so many blowdowns and it's just kind of creepy. Reminds me of that time in The Lion King when Scar burned down the kingdom. That's what this reminds me of. I think it's worse in person than on video. Oh, look, another stump there.
I buy like 2 or 3 new chainsaws, Husqvarnas, or Echoes. I like Echo. Or Stills, my dad.
Okay, so I'm almost to the next shelter. I'll put it on the, the description which shelter I'm at. But I either have my trail legs all of a sudden, or the terrain isn't that bad today. Those ladies I talked to you about the 1.5 miles to that one shelter. It wasn't really that bad. The last half mile was a little uphill, but it was like gradual, and it felt like forever, but it really wasn't that terrible. And now I'm almost to the next shelter, which might be the fastest 3 miles I've ever done since I've been on trail. Oh gosh, I'm out of breath, but it seriously hasn't been that bad today. So yeah, and I plan on being at the shelter at 4 o'clock, and that May Day 7, I start hiking at 7 a.m. and so I stop hiking at 4 p.m. and that's 15 miles, and I'm actually quite proud of myself. Regardless of the terrain, that's still quite a bit of miles. So anyway, if there's not anybody, if there's not a lot of people at this shelter, maybe I'll give you a quick tour of it. I've been kind of leapfrogging these guys today that I met today. They seem to be super nice, but they're faster hikers than me, but they take long breaks, and I take mini breaks, but they're short. But they're probably already there, or they continued, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm just rambling on now. Anyway, bye.